Hey Brock, this is John Ullman. Just wanted to just kind of highlight some of the changes that we were able to make when you came in at the end of September. So the video on the left is the first video that we took on the 22nd, and then the video on the right was the second video that we took. So one of the things that we really worked on during your leg lift was squeezing the OJ out at the top. So you can see that this front leg and front knee is kind of just out away from your body. Whereas over here, you do a much better job of keeping that leg kind of tucked underneath your center of mass. Okay, we talked about taking your heel to your nuts, and this allows you to just stay stacked over the rubber a little bit better. It helps create better momentum down the mound. It also helps you rotate a little bit more efficiently. So much better job there. Okay, on the left, you can see that, and I wish I could show you the back video as well, but you were basically just kind of very much drop and then push out and extend. And what was happening was your lower half direction was really angling this way. So you can see, like if I saw you from behind, you were like almost would have been pointing well behind the right-handed batter's box. And so what happens when that occurs is our glove side flies open early. We create very little hip to shoulder separation. We get very rotational with our upper half, and we kind of spin off in order to get back on our target. And so this causes a bunch of misses up and arm side, and then down and glove side misses. And so one of the first things that you're able to correct and make much better was your lower half direction. So you can see here, we are doing a much better job of going more direct down the mound. And so when we land, we are much more closed off. So you can see that between the two, we definitely have more hips open towards home, but our glove side obviously isn't flying open quite as much. So our direction towards home is definitely better or improved. And so that's something that I would continue to work on. Okay, you still kind of sit and then push out. And so just learning how to ride out that lower half on that back leg and manage your hips a little bit better is something that I'd continue to have you work on, or that I'd recommend continuing to work on. But honestly, pretty good improvement in the first, really in just a week. So the other thing that I would probably consider adding is just a little bit of a drift. So you can see that as you lift and then start to go down the mound, this back leg stays pretty much straight up and down. And so what happens is we're not able to create much of, like, it's really hard for us to create energy down the mound. And so we're not able to push off that back leg as effectively, essentially. So to whereas if we were to get a little bit of a drift, now we're able to get a little bit more out of that back leg, and we're able to push a little bit easier into the mound without having to drop down and then push out and rotate everything open together. So sometimes when we drop straight down, it actually causes us to fly open because we have to generate power somehow, and the only way to do that is to extend early. And when we extend early with that back leg, our trunk tends to fly open with it. So those are some things that I would think about, is just creating a little bit of drift during your lift, just to create a little bit better of a shin angle, so that way you can actually get into your back leg a little bit more effectively. But that's a little bit more high level. I would continue to hammer just getting comfortable with heel to nuts, and then having good lower half direction. So hope you found that helpful. Okay, it's good progress made in 1 week, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.